Hi students. So JEE Advance happened on Sunday 2024. Now coordinate geometry, how they ask the problems. See, you will find solutions everywhere, keys also everywhere, but most important, how to attack a problem. Okay, by seeing the solution you will never learn. Okay, how to attack a problem and what will be the order to solve a problem, and within a speculated time you have to read the question and you have to solve it within that speculated time. So I am here myself, Vadlamani Sham, working in Diksha campuses. Okay, so from last 12 years and 36 years of experience in teaching, especially for JEE Advanced. So I'll tell you the technique within the limited time, how to attack a problem, what you have to write in first step, second step, third step, and the order. Okay, so that's very important, because there are 17 problems are there. If you have done enough practice throughout the 2 years, you will be able to do 15 or 16. Even the topper to do 17 is literally tough. But if you comfortably, you can do 10 problems within an hour. Means 6 minutes you are giving for one problem. Okay, let's start and learn the techniques. See, what happens in generally in an examination, they completely read the problem, again they start reading, then they start writing it. So what happens, almost 1 minute, 1.5 minutes is gone. It's not like that. In coordinate geometry, you read the first sentence and do as I am doing it, you just follow. Ellipse x square by 9 plus y square by 4 is equal to 1 given to us. Okay, I'll take a blank sheet. Have not read the complete problem at all. Immediately you draw diagram. You draw ellipse. And what is given to us? 9x square by 9 plus y square by 4 equal to 1. Immediately you write it is required or not required. 3, 0 minus 3, 0. It won't take much time to 0, 2 and 0, minus 2. You have written it. Okay, ellipse. First sentence is over. Okay, go back. Consider ellipse. As p comma q is a point in first quadrant such that p square by 9 q square by 4 is greater than 1. Means p comma q is outside the ellipse in the first quadrant. Immediately write p comma q. P comma q written outside the point. Correct? So not write the complete problem. Whatever the sentence, write the information. What happens when you read the last sentence? Automatically half of the problem is solved. Now, go back. Two tangents drawn from S to the ellipse, for one meets the ellipse at endpoint of minor axis. Okay, you have drawn a tangent. This is the minor axis. This is the point S. Okay, this is the point S, somewhere like this S. Okay, I'll delete neatly to make it more this thing. I'll erase it in such a way you'll get a more clarity the diagram. I draw somewhere here. This is S. Once you know it is P comma Q, height is 2, this is P comma 2 is already known. See, 10% of the problem is over. This is the one tangent. Another tangent goes like this. And the tangent. Okay, so this is a tangent. No. See what is given to us. Consider this ellipse as PQ the first quadrant such that is greater than 2 tangents are drawn as if one meets endpoint of the minor axis, other meets the ellipse at T in the fourth quadrant. That is the reason we have drawn the fourth quadrant T. Fourth quadrant tree. You don't read further. What is the parametric form of ellipse? X square upon 9 plus y square upon 4 is equal to 1. So parametric form of point T will be 3 cos theta, comma 2 sin theta. As it is fourth quadrant, theta lies between 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. Theta lies between 3 pi by 2 pi. Correct. Already we got the point of contact. 3 cos theta comma 2 sin theta. Information is over. Further. So as first sentence, draw the ellipse. Second sentence, draw the tangent which is passing through minor axis parallel to x-axis. Another tangent is touching at fourth quadrant. Now, minor axis meets the tangent fourth quadrant. Let R is the vertex of ellipse in x coordinate. This is R. So coordinate of R also you know. R is equal to vertex. Next. Vertex of the ellipse x-axis. O is the center of ellipse and area of triangle ORT is given 3 by 2. ORT is given as 3 by 2. I don't know what they have asked. Till now I have not read what they are asking. Whatever the information they given, we are keep on writing it. Draw a perpendicular. What is the area of a triangle? Half into, what is this height? 2 sin theta into the base is equal to 3. They gave you this as 3 by 2. So what we get now? Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. Clear? Sin theta is equal to 1 by 2 we got it. Why? This 3 and 3 will cancel, 1 by 2 will cancel, 2 sin theta is equal to sin theta is equal to 1 by 2. But which quadrant? Fourth quadrant. So it means this is 2 pi minus pi by 6. So theta is equal to 2 pi minus pi by 6. 2 pi minus pi by 6. So it means when 2 sin theta is equal to minus 1, this coordinate is minus 1. So 2 pi minus cos theta in the fourth quadrant is positive. So what this become this point as? 3 root 3 by 2. We got the point T also. We got the point T with the given information. So this is given to us. Whatever is given, we wrote everything. Theta is 2 minus pi by 6. Fourth quadrant sign is negative. So 2 sin theta is equal to minus 1. 2 sin theta equal to minus 1. Cos theta in fourth quadrant is positive. So 3 root 3 by 2 we got it. Information. Now we moved back to the question. So 3 to which of the following is correct? Q is equal to 2. So already we got Q is equal to 2. So this option is rejected. This option is rejected. Two options are left. Q is equal to 2 and the P value you have to find it out. Okay. Now what information is a tangent? So before reading that you have to write the equation of a tangent also, which I have not written. What is the equation of a tangent for general ellipse? X square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1. Equation of tangent is x by a cos theta plus y by b sin theta is equal to 1. Equation of a tangent. Okay. The concept 1 which is used in this case. Concept 1 which is used in this case. Okay. So x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1. X by a cos theta by y by b sin theta is equal to 1. So what will be the equation of a tangent then? X by a. A is how much here? 3. What is cos 2 pi minus pi by 6 will give you root 3 by 2. Plus y. What is y here? Y by b, sorry. What is b? 2. What is sin theta? Sin theta is minus 1 by 2. Is equal to 1. Okay. The same tangent is passing through. S. So x value is p. P by 2 root 3 plus. Okay. What is y? This is y value is 2. So y value is 2. 2 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1. So obviously 2 and 2 will cancel. Okay. So what we get now? So P by 2 root 3 is equal to minus 1 will go that side and this is 3 by 2. 3 by 2 because 2 and 2, minus 1 by 2 will go that side, it becomes 3 by 2. P by 2 root 3 is 3 by 2. So P is equal to 3 root 3. P is equal to 3 root 3. Let's see the option. P is equal to 3 root 3. Option A is correct. Clear? So If you know the process as you read the first sentence, you wrote the information. As you wrote the information, 70% problem is solved. Once 70% problem is solved, remaining, you have to substitute the values. Okay, now, what are the concepts used for this problem? So that is most important. Concept 1, you must know the area of a triangle, half base into height. That is a concept 1 used. Concept 2 was used, equation of a tangent, x minus x by a cos theta, y by b sin theta is equal to 1. Correct? Of course, parametric form you must know for ellipse, a cos theta, comma b sin theta. For the ellipse, x square upon a square plus y square upon b square is equal to 1. That is a parametric form. These are the informations we used. Only 3 formulae which you have studied in NCERT textbook only. You don't have to do any tough question. Means you have to see any books and all. In NCERT textbook only, you have seen equation of a tangent we studied and the parametric form of ellipse we studied. So this is the way if you do coordinate geometry problems, read the first sentence, write all the information, read the second sentence, write all the information, you get your required result. Now, within less and speculated time. Might be in JEE advanced problems are big, okay, but once you read first sentence, write all the informations, automatically you can do within speculated time 2 to 3 minutes of done. So final answer is P equal to 3 root 3 and Q already we know 2. And try to learn the elimination. Okay, sir. So Q is equal to 1 is not possible. He himself given the information Q is equal to 2. That is rejected. Now see the second question. Let the straight line y is equal to 2x touches the circle with center 0, alpha. First sentence. Okay, write it. You take a circle. This is a circle given. Center is 0, alpha. Okay, 0, alpha. Immediately write the circle equation. X square plus y minus alpha whole square is equal to r square. We wrote this. Whatever the information is given. Y is equal to 2x. Y equal to 2x is the tangent. Y is equal to 2x is the tangent given to us. Correct? When y is equal to 2x is given, name it as O. This is A1 and produce it, this is as a B1. We write as A1 and B1. Now, what is the slope of OA1? Slope of OA1 is equal to 2. Then slope of O, this is C. CA1, slope of CA1. The slope of CA1. Slope of CA1 is equal to minus 1 by 2. Correct? So what is the point A1? A1 can be written as x1, 2x1. Because it passes through y is equal to 2x. So I have read only first sentence. Let y is equal to 2x touches the circle. We have drawn the circle. R is the radius. R is the radius. And at a point A1 and B1 with the point on circle, that A1, B1 will be the diameter. Okay, let this information we know. Now what is the slope now? Slope is 2x1 minus alpha by x1 is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, till now we have not read the complete problem. Given data we are writing it. So we get 4x1 minus 2 alpha is equal to minus x1. So we get 5x1 is equal to 2 alpha, or we get x1 is equal to 2 by 5 alpha. We got the information x1 is equal to 2 by 5 alpha. So we got this point in terms of alpha. We got this point in terms of alpha. How we got it? This is the point A1 will be now, point A1 will be 2 by 5 alpha, 2 by 5 alpha and 2x1. So this will be 4 by 5 alpha. 4 by 5 alpha. Correct? So we got the point A1. We got the point A1. Right? This circle passes through x1 comma 2x1. See, passes through x1 comma 2x1. So what happens? This one, x1 square plus this is 2x1 minus alpha whole square is equal to r square. Right? But we know the x1 and 2x1 values. We know what is x1 value? x1 square 4 by 25 alpha square plus. Okay. So what is 2x1 value? 4 by 5 alpha. This is nothing but 4 by 5 alpha. 2x1 is 4 by 5 alpha minus alpha whole square equal to r square. So this will give you how much? 4 by 25 alpha square plus this will give you how much? Minus 1 by 5 alpha. Means 1 by 25 alpha square is equal to r square. Correct? See, all information, whatever information is, keep on finding the relation. So we get how much? 5 by alpha square by 25 is equal to r square. So we got the information alpha square is equal to 5r square. So alpha is equal to root 5r. Alpha is equal to root 5r. Okay, you can cross check. So 4 alpha square and 1 by alpha, we got this equation. But what they gave information? Alpha plus r is equal to 5 plus root 5. So alpha is root 5r plus r. Okay, so what is the mistake here done? Alpha square is equal to root 5r is correct. Okay, alpha is equal to 5 alpha square by this one, 1 by 25. Alpha is equal to r, alpha plus r is 5 root 5. 5 root 5 by 2 must come. Let me check anywhere we did mistake here previously. So x1 square plus 2x1 minus alpha whole square is equal to r square. Okay, x1 square we got it as 4 by 25. x1 square is equal to 4 by 25 alpha square. 2x1 will be 4 by 5 alpha because 2x1 minus alpha whole square is equal to r square. So we get it here as 1 by 25. We get 5 by alpha square. So alpha is equal to 5 root 5r. Alpha is equal to root 5r. That we got it. Alpha is equal to root 5r. Okay. So once we got information, alpha is equal to root 5r, we got the information. Now, one more information we know. Length of a tangent. So OA1. So what is the OA1? OA1 is the length of a tangent. We got it. Okay. So this information is correct only. Alpha square is equal to this one. So this is, we write it. We calculate root 5 common. So we get root 5 plus 1. We'll get root 5 plus 1. So from this what we get? R is equal to root 5. We got R is equal to root 5. So R value we got it. Radius V value we got R is equal to root 5. When R is equal to root 5 we got, what is alpha now? Alpha is equal to root 5 into root 5 will give you alpha is equal to 5. R is equal to 5. We got alpha plus R is root 5 is understood. So these values we got it. Now what they are asking now? See, alpha value root 5 we got. R value we got it. Now A1 they are asking. A1 already we found. See, in the problem itself A1 we found. 2 by 5 alpha and 4 by 5 alpha. Alpha is equal to root root 5 we already know. So we just substitute the values there. So 2 by alpha comma 4 by alpha is the coordinates of A1. Which coordinates will come now? So alpha is equal to 5. Alpha is equal to 5 and R is equal to root 5. So what is the coordinates now? 2x, this coordinates are x1 comma 2x1. Coordinates are x1 comma 2x1. x1 comma 2x1. What is this one? What was the x1? x1 was 2 by 5 alpha. 2 by 5 alpha comma 4 by 5 alpha. But what is alpha? 5. The coordinates will be 2 comma 4. Coordinates will be 2 comma 4. So we got 2 comma 4. 2 comma 4, fifth option. Right? A1 we got it. How to get the B1? We know that it is a diameter. We know that it is a diameter. Okay. So what is this is the midpoint. So name it as this is x1 comma x2 comma y2. This is x2 comma y2. Okay. So midpoint is the center. So we use the midpoint theorem and we get B1 value is minus 2 comma 6. Okay, which is easily. I'll explain once again. Read the first sentence. Y is equal to x is the touches the circle. You drawn the circle, center 0 comma alpha, you drawn the tangent to it. Okay. So x1 comma 2x1. Without reading the question further, you know the slope of OA1 as 2. Slope is OA1. Slope of CA1 will be minus 1 by 2. Immediately find you got a relation between x1 and alpha. x1 is equal to 2 by 5 alpha. We got the relation. Once we got this relation, we got the point A1. A1 as this point. A1 already we got it. That A1 we substitute in the circle equation. So you get a relation between alpha and R. Once we got the relation between alpha and proceed, you get the divide. So if you observe very carefully which option is coming, P is equal to alpha is equal to 5, P is equal to 4, and Q, R is equal to R2, and R is equal to 1, A1 is equal to 2 comma 5, A1 is equal to 5, R is equal to 5. This option is correct. Option C. P4, Q2, R5, S3, S3 minus 2 comma 6. So the coordinate geometry, what you have to do is read first sentence, write all the informations. Okay, read the second sentence, write the information. So many informations are hidden. What is the hidden in this skin? You have to find the slope of A1. Okay, that was hidden. And length of tangent also you can find, that is also one method. It's not only one standard method. There are other methods also possible. You can find length of the tangent, then you find it out. Or you substitute, this is the most easiest method. Next one. This is 3D problem. I took it in coordinate geometry. This 3D problem, this one. So they given as line L1. They given as line L1. L1, their order is different. 3D problems I took first. Okay. So line L1 is given to us. Just a minute. Let me check. There should not be any typographical error. Well, solving. Yes. Okay. Line L1 is given to us. And L2 is given. Without any information, further reading question, immediately you write this as x is equal to lambda minus 11. Y is equal to 2 lambda minus 21. Z is equal to 3 lambda minus 29. Any one point on the line. Okay. x1, y1, z1 is any point on the line. Next line. This part is over. Next line, you write this as 3 lambda 2. This lambda 1 you write it. No confusion. 3 lambda 2 minus 16 is equal to x2 point in this line. 2 lambda 2 minus 11 is equal to y2. Similarly, you get this as gamma lambda 2 minus 4 is equal to z2. You wrote this information. After writing this information, nothing else is possible. Okay, these drs are nothing but 1, 2 and 3 are drs of this line. Drs of this line is 3, 2 and gamma. Drs also you wrote. You wrote the point, you wrote the drs, and point lying on a line is minus 11, minus 21, minus 29. Some point A. Some point B is lying on this line, minus 16, minus 11, minus 4. 2 points. You wrote all the informations. What they are saying, they intersect. Let R1 be the point of intersection. R1 is a point of intersection. Means these two are equal. If these two are equal, in examination also you write like this line. You never do a mistake. Lambda 1 minus 11 is equal to 3 lambda 2 minus 16. Okay. Or you can say 3 lambda 2 minus lambda 1 is equal to 5. Similarly here, so when we do both are equal, 2 lambda 2 minus 2 lambda 1 is equal to, you get how much? This is 21, we'll get 10. This will give you 2 lambda 2 is equal to 2 lambda 1 will come this side and 11 will go that side. You get minus 10. Or you get lambda 2 minus lambda 1 is equal to minus 5. And you got this as 3 lambda 2 minus lambda 1 is equal to 5. We subtract it. When we subtract it, what we get? Minus 2 lambda 2 is equal to minus 10, or lambda 2 is equal to 5. Lambda 2 is equal to 5. Okay, lambda 2 minus 3 lambda 2 minus 2 lambda 2 is equal to 5, we got it. Okay, lambda 2 we got it as 5. When lambda 2 is equal to 5, you substitute here, 5 3s are 15, 15 minus 5 is equal to 10, lambda 1 is equal to 10. Lambda 1 is equal to 10. So we got lambda 1 and lambda 2. We get the point of intersections now. What is the point of intersection R1 now? R1 will be, U is here, whichever is here, 10 minus 11 is 1. Next here, 20 minus 21 is 1. Next, this is 30 minus 21 is 1. So we get the coordinates of R1. See, L1, L2 insert R1. Let O0, 0, 0 and N is a unit vector normal to the plane containing both L1 and L2. So both the lines are lying on a plane and you require a unit vector normal to the vectors A and B, L1 and L2. So what this wants to say is that there is a normal which is perpendicular to both the vectors, both the lines, both are perpendicular to, this is the normal vector is perpendicular both ways. So we know that how the line equation vectors we write. The line equation vectors I write next sheet. We write R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda times B vector we write. Okay, this is the vector equation we write. So according to that, that's the reason we wrote the points also. Okay, what's the points? Minus 11, minus 12, minus 29. So this is minus 11i, minus 11i, minus 21j, minus 21j, next to minus 29k, minus 29k, plus lambda times, what are the DRs given to you? 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 1i plus 2j plus 3k. That is given to us. You wrote line equation. Even in the initial stages itself, you write the line equation. Okay, I forgot to write initial stages only. You can write line equation. Why? Because all answers are given in vectors. So it is better to write line equation. But this is also required to point of intersection is required. So that's why I wrote the point of intersection. Next line. Next line is R vector. Next line is R vector is equal to, what's the point given? Point given minus 16, minus 11, minus 4. Minus 16i, minus 11j, minus 4k, plus this is lambda 1, this is lambda 2. What are the DRs? DRs are nothing 3, 2 and gamma. So we forgot to find the gamma here. What will be the gamma value now? So here we wrote here gamma lambda 2. So gamma lambda 2 is how much? 5. 5 gamma minus 4 is equal to Z2 is 1. So we got gamma is equal to 1. So gamma is equal to 1. Already we got gamma is equal to 1 option. One answer already you got it. You can eliminate also. So P is P3. Where is P3 given? So this is eliminated. B is already eliminated. So P is 3. P3. 3 options are given to you. So sometimes in matrix matching, if you get the 2 options correct, it is matching it, you can switch out to the next question. So we got gamma is equal to 1. So once gamma is equal to 1, what are the DRs of this one? 3, 2, 1. These are 3i plus 2j plus k. So what is the unit vector normal to this? N cap is equal to B1 cross B2 by mod of B1 cross B2. Okay, so simple cross product, you have to take it. This is I, J, K, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. This only takes little time. I, 4 minus, this is 2, 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Next minus J, get it 1 minus 9 will give you minus 8. And K will give you 2 minus 6 will give you minus 4. Correct? So, if we take minus 4 out, we get I minus 2j plus k. Okay, this we got it as divided by, this is divided by mod of this one. So 4 modulus this will be under root of 1 plus 4 plus 1. So basically you get I minus 2j plus k by root 6. Clear? What are the options they given? And unit vector is I plus root j minus root 6. We already got it. So what they ask, possible value of n unit vector is q4. So q is equal to 4. So this you have to eliminate. So this is the way you have to do examination. Now two options are left. R is equal to 1 is also same. S is equal to 2 or 5. S is the possible value of OR1 dot n. So possible, you don't have to write OR1. Okay, OR1 vector you have to find it out. What is OR1 vector? What is this R1 vector? O is R1. So OR1 vector will be, so I am writing here, OR1 vector will be I plus j plus k. Okay, I plus j plus k. So you have to take the dot product with n row cross. So they are asking the dot product with 1. When you take the dot product with OR1 dot n cap, what we get dot product? This is 1 minus 2 plus 1 by root 6. Let me check anywhere mistake happened. O dot R1. So O dot R1, OR1 vector, OR1. So OR1 vector, this is OR1 vector. So R1 is equal to I plus j plus k. And this vector O, possible value is OR1 dot n cap. OR1 vector is minus I. So option S of option R. R is equal to 1 minus I minus j. Minus I, OR1 minus I minus j is come. Let me check. Correct only, gamma is equal to 1. This is equal to 1, 1, 1 only. OR1. R1 is the point of intersection. Na? R1 is the point of intersection. 1, 1, 1 is correct only. So O is the origin. I plus j plus k is also correct. Anywhere mistaken. 1, 1, 2, 3. This is correct only. Lambda 1 for 5. Lambda 2 if we put 5, this is a 15. 15 minus 1. So minus 1 will come. Minus 1. Here if we put lambda 1 as a 10, 10 minus 11, minus 1 will come. Sorry. This is minus 1. This is again minus 1 will come. This will give you plus 1. This will give you plus 1. Sorry for that. So minus minus plus 1. Okay. So that is correct only. So what we get here is minus I minus j. I remove it. So that's why you must be a little careful while writing it. So this is minus j. Okay. When you take the dot product of it, so this will give you minus 1. This is equal to minus minus plus 2. And this is 1 and 1. So by root 6. So this will give you much? 2 by root 6. 2 by root 6 nothing but root over 2 by 3. All options, you got it. So this is also correct. So elimination always helps you in the matrix matching question. Okay, I repeat once again, without reading this question, first step is that you write the coordinates and solve the coordinates. Solve the coordinates. You get the point of intersection minus 1 and 1 you got it. and you write the DRs, and you write the point. So you wrote all the informations. Once you wrote all the information is done. Further, you don't have to write anything is left over. Now, what are the answers are given? Gamma is equal to 1, you already got it by solving it. Okay, gamma is equal to 1, you got it. So you eliminated the two options. Next, you have to find possible n cap, and now you have to convert into vectors. Or you don't have to convert into vectors, straight away take the dot product. Gamma is equal to 1, you know. So you don't have to do. You know that R vector is equal to A vector plus lambda t vectors. To explain, I wrote, but directly you can write as ijk, I, 2, 1, 2, 3, you determinant you can directly write and find the B1 cross B2 vector. My idea is to that how you solve a question within speculated time and how to write the data given rather than reading the complete question. A straight line drawn through the point 1, 3, 2 and parallel to this one. Don't read the further question. Immediately write a line equation. X minus 1 by 1 is equal to y minus 3 by 2 is equal to z minus 2 by 1. A line equation, same DRs will be there. A straight line passes through P1, 2, 3 parallel to this line you wrote. So write lambda again. So what are the coordinates you get? Lambda plus 1, comma 2 lambda plus 3, and you get lambda plus 2. You got the point P, some point P. Intersect the plane. Intersect the plane. So this point, that line is intersecting the plane. Substitute that value. We get lambda plus 1 minus 2 lambda plus 3 plus 3 times lambda plus 2 is equal to 6. So what we get, lambda minus 2 lambda is minus lambda but 3 lambda will give you 2 lambda. 1 minus, this is minus 2 plus 6 will give you how much? 4. This is 1 minus 3 will give minus 2, minus 4 is equal to 6. We get 2 lambda is equal to, see, they give us such a way you can solve it, not fractions and irrational numbers give. Lambda is equal to 1, we got it. When lambda is equal to 1, we got it, we got the point P. What is the P point now? 2, 5 and 3. You got P point as 2, 5, 3. Okay, intersects at Q. This is a Q they gave. Sorry, this is gave as Q. Okay, P is a point, intersect Q, 2, 5, 3. So this is the line lying on this one. We got lambda is equal to 1. We substitute Q is equal to 2, 5, 3. Okay, 2, 5, 3, we got it Q point. Now, the where the intersect is Q, 2, 3, 2, 5, 3, we got it. Another straight line which passes through Q and perpendicular to L1. Another straight line which passes through Q, okay, and perpendicular to L1, which is L1 perpendicular to L1. What are the DRs now? DRs 1, minus 1, 3 are the normal DRs of a plane. So what happens here is, what is the line equation? Line equation will be x minus 2 by 1 is equal to y minus 5 by minus 1 is equal to z minus 3 by 3. This is the new line equation. What is this line equation? Q is a perpendicular line L1. Intersect this one again. Okay, at R. Intersect at R. So this is equal to some lambda 1. What is x now? X is equal to lambda 1 plus 2. Y is equal to minus lambda 1 plus 5. And this is equal to z, okay. This is z only. So z is equal to 3 lambda plus 3. Okay, x, y and z, we got it. This intersect this plane, again we substitute it. So we get 2 lambda 1 plus 4, next minus z plus lambda 1 minus 5, next 3 lambda 1 plus 3 is equal to minus 4. So we get 2 lambda, lambda means 3 lambda, 6 lambda 1. 6 lambda 1. We get 4 minus 1 will give you 2. So 2 will give you minus 6. So this is 4 minus 1, with this will give plus 2 will go minus 6. So lambda 1 is equal to minus 1. Okay, I take the next sheet. Lambda 1 is equal to minus 1. We substitute here. If we substitute, we get this will give you 1, this will give you 6, and this will give you 0. So you get coordinate 1, 6, 1, 6, and lambda 1 I wrote correct only. Z minus, let me check, Z minus 3 by 3, correct only 3 lambda. Okay, so what's the points you got? You got minus 1 if you substitute 1, this is 6 and 0. You got R coordinates as 1, 6, 0. This is one or more questions. 1, 6, 0, we got the coordinates. Okay, 2, 4, 3, we got 1, 6, 0. So option B is wrong. 3 options are left now. Okay, now Q we got it, and they are asking PQ. P is 1, 2, 3, we already know, 1, 3, 2. So P is 1, 3, 2, and Q is equal to 2, 5, 3. 2, 5, 3. So we find PQ distance. What is PQ distance? 2 minus 1 is 1 square, 5 minus 3 is 2 square, and this again 1 square. How much we get? Root 6. PQ is equal to root 6. So PQ is equal to root 6, option A is correct. Now, they are asking the centroid of triangle PQR. Now I think you all can easily find PQR centroid. The centroid coordinates will be 1 plus 1 plus 2 by 3. Similarly, 6 plus 3 plus 5 by 3. Similarly, 0 plus 2 plus 3 by 3. So what we get here? We get this is 4 by 3, and this is 9. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14. 14 by 3, and this is 5 by 3. Let's check, are they given? Centroid, yes, 4 by 3, 14 by 3, and 5 by 3. So option C is also correct. A is correct, C is correct. Perimeter of a triangle PQR. Perimeter of a triangle PQR. Now you can easily find PQ you find, then QR you find, and PQ already we found as root 6. Then you have to find PR. What is the PR now? PR is equal to under root. This will give you 0. 3 3s are 9 plus 4. How much we get? Root 13. So root 13 is not given in our result. So this option is wrong. So option A and C are correct. A and C are simple question. Again I repeat, you read this question parallel to it, immediately wrote the parallel line, you got the P point. Okay, this P point is lying on this plane. P point is lying on this plane. So you got the coordinate Q, 2, 5, 3. This straight line, any point on the line equation we got in terms of lambda. With different value of lambda, you get different values. Rather than saying P point, some K point rather than that P point, you can say K, because P already they gave us. So we got the Q. Once we got the Q, okay, we formed another line which is perpendicular to this plane. When perpendicular to plane means AX plus BY plus CZ plus D equal to 0. ABC are DRs of a line perpendicular to the plane. Okay, those are the DRs of the line. In that way, we got it PQ, PR and this one. So if you do properly, because I'm explaining it, it is taking time. When you put a pen and paper, it hardly takes within 2 to 3 minutes, you can easily complete it. And within our syllabus, nothing new. Straight away, straight line equation, and find the point of intersections, and after that where the line and plane intersects, then centroid you already know. See, A1, B1, C1, 3 points in xy plane. Suppose A1, C1 and B1, C1 are tangents to y square is equal to 8x. Tangent to y square is equal to 8x. Immediately you draw a parabola. Y square equal to 8x is a parabola. It is required or not required, right? The focus as 2, 0. Correct. Part is done. This is origin. Now, A1, C1, what is common? C1. C1 they gave us -4, 0. This is minus 4 comma 0. You draw a tangent. This is one tangent. It is A1 point. This is another tangent, B1 point. Clear? Now, further, without any further delay, there is a two tangent equation. So, passes through minus 4 comma 0. Tangent equation is, for y square is equal to 4ax, tangent equation is y is equal to mx plus a by m. This is a tangent equation. This is the concept. We know that. So, you substitute it. So, y is equal to mx. What is a value? 2 by m. This is passing through minus 4 comma 0. This is 0 minus 4m plus 2 by m. Okay. So, from this what we get? 4m square is equal to 2 because x equal to minus 4. So, what we get? M square is equal to 1 by 2. So, we get m equal to plus or minus 1 by root 2. See, I have not read the complete question. Okay, whatever information we are writing it. So, we got the tangent equation. We got the tangent equation. What is the tangent equation? We got it now. We got the tangent equation is m is equal to plus root 3, we write. Y is equal to, what is the slope we got? X by root 2 plus m is 1 by root 2, 2 root 2. 2 root 2. This is the tangent equation, we got it. Now, A1 point, tangent equation, we require A1 point. But what is the parabola? Y square is equal to 8x. Square it. So, we get x by root 2 plus 2 root 2 whole square is equal to 8x. Is equal to 8x. So, we get the A1 point. Once we got A1 point, simultaneously we get A2 point also. So, what is m? 2 root 2 will come. Okay. Square it. What we get? X square by 2 plus 8 plus, this will give you how much? Root 2 means 4x. So, 2 into 2 root 2 by x by root 2. Root 2 will get 4x is equal to 8x. Okay. So, what we'll get this from this information? 4x is cancelled. We get x square by 2 minus 4x plus 8 is equal to 0. Okay. I'll take the next slide. We get x square minus 8x plus 16 is equal to 0. What we observe? X minus 4 whole square equal to 0, x equal to 4. Mind it, while solving it, if you are not getting both the roots are same, it means somewhere you did a mistake because tangent touches the curve at only one point. We got x is equal to 4. We got x is equal to 4. So, we got this point as 4 comma x equal to 4. 4 4s, 8 4s are 32. Y is equal to 32 means what? This will give you 4 root 2. Okay. Obviously, it is symmetric. B1 will be 4 comma minus 4 root 2. Clear? So, A1 B1. What is A1 B1? This distance. This is 4 root 2. This is 4 root 2. This is 4 root 2. 8 root 2 will be there. So, this option is wrong. Length of OA1. Length of OA1 is 16 plus 32 is 48. Root 48 is nothing but 4 root 3. So, this option A is correct. So, orthocenter of triangle A1, B1, C1 and orthocenter. You know A1, you know B1 and you know C1. Okay. So, this is little tricky. So, you know one point of intersection. This is perpendicular. This is already perpendicular, we know. One line is this one. What is the slope of A1, B1, C1? We find the slope of B1, C1. We will find the slope of B1, C1. Slope of B1, C1 is equal to, what is the slope of B1, C1? Minus 4 root 2 minus 0, minus 4 root 2. Divided by 2 minus 5, 1. 4 minus minus plus 4 will give you how much? 8. This will give you 8. So this will give you how much? 4 will cancel, minus 1 by root 2. Slope of B1 C1 is equal to minus 1 by root 2. We got the slope. What is the perpendicular slope? Perpendicular to B1 C1, slope is how much? Root 2. Slope is how much? Root 2. Okay, what is the line equation now? I'll name it as perpendicular, name it as some perpendicular M. I don't know where it is intersect. This is M. Okay, so what is A1 given? A1 4 root 2. A1 given as 4 comma 4 root 2. A1 given 4 comma 4 root 2. We know the slope. What is the line equation now? Y minus 4 root 2 is equal to root 2 x minus 4. Okay, so this is the equation is given to us. Now y minus 4 root 2 is equal to root 2 x minus 4. But what is this line equation? This line equation, y is equal to 0. This line equation is y is equal to 0. Put y equal to 0. We get minus 4 root 2 is equal to root 2x minus 4 root 2. Clearly implies x equal to 0. So it passes through origin. We got that orthocenter is origin. Option A and C are correct. Okay, I repeat this problem. So simple that you can do within 2 minutes. Draw the parabola. They said that from minus C1 comma 0, you draw a tangent. Only one concept is used. Y square equal to 4x mx plus a. This passes through minus 4 comma 0. You got the slope, you got the tangent. Once you got the tangent equation, solve with parabola, you got A1 and B1 already. Okay, at least one option is got, OA1, okay, 2 options already we got it. So once we got this orthocenter formula, what is orthocenter? Point of intersection of altitudes. One altitude you already know, another altitude you have drawn it, and you got your required result. Okay, so hardly one formula, you know, basic concept of parabola, you know, you can easily do it problem. Who says JEE Advanced is tough? It's not at all tough. If you compare with the JEE Mains, I feel JEE Mains is tougher than JEE Advanced. Very carefully, same concept and same process has to be used for JEE Mains also. So if you do properly, draw diagram, easily you can do it within the speculated time. Okay, this is the question number 6. Okay, the normal with a slope 1 by root 6 is drawn 0 minus alpha to the parabola x square is equal to minus 4ay. Write the information. Reverse parabola. This is reverse parabola. Okay, this point 0 minus alpha. 0 minus alpha is there. And a normal drawn from this. So this is a tangent. Name this as n. There is some point, some p. Pn is the normal. We wrote the all information. 1 by root 6 is the slope of this one. M equal to 1 by root 6. M is equal to 1 by root 6. So slope normal is 1 by root 6. Okay. X square minus 4ay, reverse parabola, we wrote alpha is greater than 0, correct? 0 minus alpha. Parallel to directrix. This is the directrix. A line is drawn parallel to directrix, passes through P. This point is A, this point is B. We got AB point, AB directrix parallel to. Suppose L intersect the parabola in B. Done? No doubt about it. Now, let R denotes the length of lattice rectum. R is equal to 4a. Length of lattice rectum R is equal to 4a. S is the distance of AB. S is the distance of AB we require. So x square is equal to 4ay. In this, okay, height is how much? Minus alpha. Substitute that there. X square is equal to minus 4a into minus alpha. So we get x square is equal to 4a alpha. X square is equal to 4a alpha, we got it. Right? X square is equal to 4a alpha, we got it. So what is S distance now? This is x1 square and this is x2 square. So what square of the distance they are asking? X2 minus x1. So what happens this one? This is distance AB square will give you 16a. We'll get how much? 16a. 16a alpha. We get 16a alpha. X square is equal to 4a alpha. So x square is equal to 4a alpha. Even if you calculate it, so you get as a 16a alpha. 16a alpha, you will get it the value of AB square, S value. How? This is nothing but x value is how much? Root 4a alpha, comma minus alpha. This is minus root 4a alpha, comma minus alpha. So root 4a alpha will give you how much? 2 root 4a alpha, square of it will be 16 root a alpha. Okay, now what is the information given? R by S, 4a by 16a alpha. So what we get now? A and A will cancel, 4 will cancel, 1 by 4 alpha. 1 by 4 alpha, they gave us 1 by 16. 1 by 16. So alpha is equal to 4, we got the result. Alpha is equal to 4, we got the value of it. Okay, once we got alpha is equal to 4, we know the AB length also. Alpha is equal to 4, if we calculate, we know the AB length also. Right? Now, further information, we have not used the value, a tangent line equation and all. Let us find the tangent and normal equation. Okay, so this is, I have to delete. So what we got now? We got alpha value is 4. Alpha value is equal to 4, we got it. Once we got value of 4, sometimes you won't remember the tangent equation and normal equation. So what is the equation given to us? X square is equal to minus 4ay. Differentiate it. 2x dx by dy is equal to minus 4a, or minus dx by dy is equal to, you get 4a by 2x1, any point. So this will give you 2a by x1, which is equal to m, slope of a normal. Slope of a normal given as 1 by root 6. So 1 by root 6 is equal to 2a by x1. So x1 will give you how much? x1 will give you 2a root 6. So we put x1 square. x1 square is how much? 4a square into 6. 4a square into 6 is equal to minus 4a y1. Correct? So 4a square into 6. Now what from this we get? 4 and 4 will cancel. You get a into 6 is equal to minus a6 is equal to y1. So y1 we got it as minus 6a. y1 is equal to minus 6a. Let me check once again. So x1 square is equal to 4, a square 6 is equal to minus 4a1. 4 will cancel, a will cancel. y1 is equal to minus 6a, we got it. Okay, y1 is equal to minus 6a, we got it. Now, tangent equation is what? We got alpha value already 4. Alpha value 4. What is the normal equation? I'm saying sorry, normal. Normal equation is what? Normal equation will be y plus 4. What is the slope? 1 by root 6 into x minus 0. That's the normal equation. Y plus 4 is equal to 1 by root 6 into x. Clear? This is the normal equation. Now we know these points. If you substitute the points, what is the normal equation in otherwise? If we find the normal equation, find the normal equation is y minus y1 minus plus 6a is equal to m is how much? 1 by root 6 into x minus x1. What is x1? How much you got? Minus 2a root 6. Minus 2a root 6. If we do, y plus 6a is equal to x by root 6 This will give you how much? Minus 2a. Correct? So we get y plus 8a is equal to x by root 6. Compare it. What we get? 8a is equal to 4, a equal to 1 by 2. A equal to 1 by 2. We got all the informations. Okay, I repeat the problem once again. So, parabola you draw, reverse parabola, 0 minus alpha, slope of normal is 1 by root 6. Okay, this point will be how we get this point. Put minus alpha in the parabola in place of y. You get x coordinates, a and b x coordinates, distance of AB you've calculated, square it, you get 16a alpha, divide r by s, you get alpha is equal to 4. Once you got alpha is equal to 4, we write the normal equation and we find the slope of a normal in terms of x1, y1. Okay, we got slope x1, y1 in terms of m we already know, so we know the point. We compare both the normal equation 1 and normal equation 2. We compare it, we get a is equal to 1 by 2. Now what they asked? So 24a, so a equal to 1 by 2. So 24 into 1 by 2 will give you 12 is the right answer. So integer type, this is 24. See, even a small error in calculating of a, what happens? Whole problem is wrong. The options are not given to you to verify that you have done correct or wrong. So when options are not given, definitely you have to be very careful while solving integer type. It is recommended that integer type you attempt when you are thorough with the problem, when you know each and every aspect. Even a small error of plus or minus, whole thing will go wrong. So that's why integer type is the last option. Before that is one or more. One or more advantage is there. At least half problem you do, one is correct. So you must be very careful of it. So these were the 6 problems which was asked in JEE Advanced. These were the 6 problems in JEE Advanced they have asked. Okay, so I've given you the rough idea how to attack it. What's nutshell? I'll take one more minute. Read the first sentence, write all the information. Read the second sentence, write all the information. Read the third sentence, write all the informations, and inbuilt informations will be there. For example, slope of normal is given, automatically find the point of intercept, point where the normal is there, and the line equation. When the point is given, you draw the line equation, because 0 minus alpha point is given, slope is also given to you. Okay, all the best. We'll come next with the calculus. These were the 6 problems which were asked in the coordinate geometry paper 1 as well as paper 2. Next we deal another topic wise, we'll complete it. Thank you.